It's sort of a cliche that when families get together at Thanksgiving or Christmas, it's full of conflict and weirdness. But for our family, there was an upside to that because on the holidays, the youngest generation were sort of forced to connect with the oldest. And one Christmas when I was very young, my grandfather, who'd never really told me anything about his life, described how he had sailed on a freighter in the 1920s to Guangzhou, China, to run a fleet of tuna boats. Now, he claimed he'd won the job in a poker game, which is weirdly believable since it was completely unbelievable that he would have passed any sort of job interview because he was from Paris, Kentucky. That's all. He'd lived there his whole life, and he'd never seen the ocean until he was on that ship. So there I am in my PJs on Christmas Eve, and he tells me this story. He says, I got off that ship in Shanghai in the middle of July, and let me tell you, that Pearl River Delta in July is hotter than the hinges on the gates of hell. And I don't know how I managed it, but I found this little 3-story bamboo hotel and somehow pantomimed my way into a room on the top floor. And I needed a bath, and in my room there was this big ceramic urn filled with water. Now, I didn't know you're supposed to take this ladle and sort of gently pour the water over your head. I thought you were supposed to get in it. So I strip naked and I climb into this urn, and my weight plus all the water, and boom, boom, through the floors, right into the lobby, smashes the shards of ceramic, screaming, and me buck naked, mad as a scorpion. But we all, got it all cleaned up, and then we went and smoked opium. And that was my first night in China. And my grandmother, who's in the other room, goes, "Don't tell him that." And he says, "Oh, hell, Edith, that's what happened." So I wound up living in Hong Kong for 2 years because of that story. So Merry Christmas, kids. And remember, sometimes the best gifts are not found under the tree.